me, Airman Rodriguez, and Airman Greg, and we decided to go to Gun Beach. We ran into a local there, and we met, and he invited us to a private beach right across the little trail into the mountain that led to a private beach. Once we kind of like broke the ice, he mentioned that there was a cave out in the woods, and it was pretty big, and they take the Japanese tourists through the caves often. So we decided it'd be a good idea. He worked for the hotel on the beach, so he had access to everything. As we got to the cave, there was a whole bunch of chambers, and there was water in the cave. And we asked him, "Well, what's in the water?" He said that there's many different underwater caves that went around the area, and he said that you can swim in it. And I had my snorkel, my mask, and my flashlight, so I was ready to go explore some stuff. So I went down into the cave and I looked around. As I come back up, it was I warned everybody, if there's anyone want to go look at it, it's pretty cool. However, just don't go inside the cave. It's a tight fit. So the local, he's like, "Oh yeah, I want to try it. So he put the mask on and took my flashlight, and he went down there. And he displayed, he went down a couple times. The first time I went down there, he went down there for a while, and he could hold his breath very well. So we had reason to believe that, he was a good swimmer. The third time he went down, though, he didn't come back up. And myself, Rodriguez, and Aaron Gregg, we were just talking, and we noticed that he was down there for a while, and we could see the flashlight still on and everything. So we decided to give him a little bit more because he could hold his breath for a long time. Well, I started getting a little uncomfortable, and because I was close in the water, I said, I'm gonna go down and go get him because this doesn't feel right. So we swam down. I swam down and I grabbed his hand, and I knew right as soon as I touched him that he was in trouble because he was limp as ever. He was pretty much dead weight. So I grabbed him by the arm and I swam back up to the surface. As soon as I got to the surface, I told Rodriguez and Airman Greg that I needed help. At that moment, I looked up and looked at Airman Greg, and I said, "Go get a cell phone, call the cops, and get paramedics down here as soon as possible."
So after I ran out of the cave in the jungle and everything, I ran up onto the beach because I wouldn't want to go on the rocks because it would hurt my feet. Went into the ocean, and then just went into the ocean up until we got to that part of the beach over there.
The very first thing, as soon as I came up in the water, in my head I was thinking, I do not want to see somebody die today. The second thing that happens is, everyone makes fun of how much the Air Force trains, but as soon as you realize something needs to get done, the training just kicks in, and you subconsciously do what needs to get done. And as soon as my training kicked in, it was rescue breaths, and everything kind of just fell into play.
I don't remember much, but I know if it weren't for this airman, I wouldn't be alive to talk to you today. Thank you.